Good morning, guys. It's me again, Hussein Mtiale. Welcome to the Boss Series. Today I want to touch on what we called, when I was in varsity, the Bang Bang Club. So what the Bang Bang Club did, and what we were so famous for on campus, is that we used to push the boundaries, right? So it was me and my friends, the same friends that I got now, push the boundaries in the sense that we're going to be hosting events, we're going to be rocking suits on campus in the blistering sun. We'll be, whatever it is that we touch, it needs to turn into gold. We need to have an impact. So I remember the one time where, let me take this step by step, right? I got some notes. So what I want to say, especially for this episode, that we need to take massive action. Take massive action on a daily basis, see what type of results you get, right? So every time you're going into a meeting, or you're meeting someone for the first time, or you want to get something started, take massive action, so that when you're doing that, it becomes bigger than what it could have been if you just took little bits and pieces of action that don't really amount to nothing. Every time, go big or go home. It's very corny, but it's true. There's some real stuff in there. Go big or go home. Take massive action on a daily basis in whatever it is that you do. Let me kickstart by just saying that. So that's the whole thinking around today's topic, and I'm feeling very excited about it because I've got a couple of reference points that I wanna bring out. Same as yesterday, I'm gonna touch on exactly what I was doing in the past and how what I am today is because of the massive action that I was taking in the past. So me and my friends started this club. It's called the Bang Bang Club. Bang Bang Club is basically guys who do things hard, who do things big, and we basically ensure that we build each other on our individual basis. So if I take Stretch for example, Stretch was great at, he was studying industrial engineering. Like, yo, dude, shit. You can do something for us. Where can you fit in? But at the time, we liked communications and marketing. And we had Rodiki, who was studying marketing. And there was me, the entrepreneurial side of things, which is quite amazing. Oh man, there's someone coming in. Nah, still got time. Cool. So all these different people had their different things that they could contribute into this Bang Bang Club. I'd like to implore you to either join our Bang Bang Club, or start up your own with your boys, have that sense of camaraderie and pushing each other and driving towards a certain goal. What we wanted to do is that we wanted to host an event called Rock the Boat, where it's similar to, I think, what Q4 is doing now, but we wanted to do the same thing at Hearted Beers, and then we invite a whole bunch of people, have a jam, rock the boat. You understand what I mean? So what we then did, the massive action we took towards that was we came up with this concept of, let's shoot a pilot. So the guys from Forever Young, dude, when I watched their show, I was like, this is real. This is what we have always wanted to do and wanted to be. And kind of, I actually think that we came up with that concept just before then. But anyway, story for another day. So we shot this pilot, I think, over a week. And the whole idea is that we were building up to this Rock the Boat gate. We were going to Durban July as part of the building up shots. We had taken some shots where we were going to meetings and trying to put together deals. And eventually we shot this pilot. It was beautiful. We watched the first couple of minutes of it, the rough draft. And somehow, it got lost. I'll explain as to how that happened a bit later, but it got lost and we lost all that footage. And we kind of thought to me, oh my word, no, this is horrible. But what I take out from that is that we actually shot that pilot. We never had the studio equipment, we never had, a real understanding of what the script should be. We really took it from on our own basis, saying, what are we going to learn on a low budget, less to none, something that could capture the eyes of Vuzu or whoever who may be interested in the show. So we took massive action there, and it didn't come into fruition only because we lost the footage, but the mere fact that we did it and we believed in it, that made us strong as a team and as the Bang Bang Club. And I also want to move to the next point, is that we believe so much in our ideas and in the perception that we are great, and we could back it up. So don't get it twisted. We didn't just spit the game, but we lived it, we walked it. We which was the crucial point of all this. So you gotta be able to back up whatever it is that you're doing. So what we did to build our self-esteem and to actually live in the state of glory that we perceive ourselves as being in is we wore suits to campus. My point, you understand? So wearing a suit to campus may sound, dude, whatever. You try wear a suit to campus and watch how people look at you. I mean, not the other day, I was wearing a red tie, white shirt, black suit, looking dipped and witted, you know, I look nice. People ask me, are you going to an interview? Are you preparing for marriage? Are you, what's the other one? A whole bunch of other stuff that just don't make sense. I'm like, I mean, I think dressing well is a sign of good manners, guys. Why do I need to be going to an interview for me to look good? Most time in now. But anyway, so take massive action. We took massive action by wearing that type of attire where it's unheard of on campus. When I walked into the marketing lecture, heads turned. Heads were like, what dog, you look, first you look great, and two, I like your steez, what do you do? I was like, man, part of the Bang Bang Club, you know, got this company running Bang Bang Media, and I'm trying to push it, and what we do is 1, 2, 3 host events, and you know, I'm the key ambassador, I'll touch on that now. And people were like, what? Cool, man, I dig it, yo. How's about we do this? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I take that, go to my boys like, gents, this guy came to me with this, how's about we try and do something and elevate ourselves from this, you know? So we tried those little projects here and there. Most of them failed, you know, most of them failed, but we didn't care. The fact that we tried it and no one else was doing it, that was like a step enough for us. So Bang Bang Club really killed it by taking massive action, and that's the person who I am today. So I didn't start believing in this concept that Sianda is great. No. No. I started a long time ago. These YouTube shows and channels and stuff that I'm doing right now is only the fact that I got the courage to actually put it out there, you know? So we all need to take massive action. I'm taking massive action by doing this, and I'm trying to build on something here. And I remember a point in time where I got into an interview, so I wanted to do this. I wanted to be a Kia brand ambassador. So for me to become a Kia brand ambassador, you have to go through interviews, and then they need to select you. And the company that was doing that is the one that I was doing promotions for. So I was like, hey man, these guys know me. They know my work ethic. I work really hard. I'm great at it, and I'll be the best person for this. So when I applied, I was telling everybody. I was telling my mom. I was telling the whole family. I was like, I got this. I already have it. You know, I'm gonna be in that Kia Picanto rolling, doing my job, you know, looking all dipped and witted. And that's what I told myself. You know, I told my friends, and they also believed it. Like, dog, hey man, if you believe you're gonna do it. I love my boys though, that's what they do. You know? So when I went to the interview, I was very arrogant though, I have to say. I was very arrogant. I'd say confident bordering arrogance. And excuse me, I got the flu, so excuse the way I'm speaking. But when I got into the interview, I was very arrogant, and the people who were interviewing me, yeah, I got a sense that, you know, they're feeding me, but when I left that interview, I didn't feel that confident, you know what I mean? But because of my arrogance to a degree, I was like, man, I got this, you know, I got this. So I go to my red boys, I didn't kill it. And a couple of weeks later, they told me, no, dude, you actually didn't make the cut. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me, dog. So who actually got it? There was some other person, I don't even know them. I mean, at that time, I was killing campus, bro. Everybody knew me. I knew a lot of people. And like, I was that guy, you know, I was running campus the way that campus needed to be run. This was the president supposed to look like. But when they said no, that crushed me. I was like, damn, this sucks. So I got a job as a librarian. And I was scanning books, organizing seats, checking if all the books are in the right places and all that. It was a really tedious and boring job, you know. The only thing I had time for was really to study, because there was a lot of downtime sometimes, most of the time. So I got that job. It could pay for rent because I moved out at that time from Res, and it paid the rent because I was gunning that the Kia brand ambassador thing will then pay for the rent while I'm moving out. So that's why I then got the librarian job, so I can cover for that. I sharp, get the job, chill, lekker. About a month into the program, I get called, and then Paul's like, yo, listen, the person who was supposed to become brand ambassador is like, no, this is a small gig for them. She was spoiled. a small gig for them and they don't want to do it and whatever, and then could you please come for a second interview? I'm like, second interview? Nah, B, you gotta put me on right now. You know I'm good at this. But I was like, you know what, that was me thinking in my head, like, okay, cool, I'll come through. I did it, smashed it, obviously, got the job, fulfilled my dream. So now I got 2 jobs, librarian and I'm a Kia brand ambassador. I got a call for 2 weeks. I have to reach really small targets and smash those. I was the best at being a Kia brand ambassador, and I knew at that point that would, if I take that and I plug it in with the Bang Bang Club, we are going to be kick-ass. And we were. You know, we were always on the streets. The 2 weeks in the month when I had the car, because we had to swap with the other brand ambassador. The 2 weeks that I had the car, bro, we were on the road. We were taking people to events, we were attending events, taking shoots, business deals. You know, we were just up in it, you know, trying to make this thing work because we believed in it so much. We were taking massive action. And yes, I had led some of the parts in us discovering Bang Bang Club and doing all these things, but I could have never done it without a team, you know. People who believe in the same vision are critical to your success. So I was leading it, I was pushing it, but without the support of my boys, it was going to take forever, and I was actually going to fail more than I actually succeeded. So yeah, guys, take massive action. And I think the years when I was in varsity taught me quite a lot, and I'll be touching them a lot because those were really trying years, and I learned a lot about myself, and I met really great and powerful people that I still communicate with till this day. So I do advise you, please do keep those guys close to you. Make sure that, you know, you build as many relationships as you can if you're in varsity, but pick the right people again. Safeguard the gates to your mind. Make sure that the type of information that comes in is the type of information that you want to come out as an output. So yeah, man, like, you know, take massive action. Do the best that you can, and yeah, that's it for the day. I'm also going to be taking massive action today. Doing a couple of shoots. I'm testing out my photography skills. I'll share with you guys later on as to how that is going. But yeah, that's it from my side. My team Tiane, your host with the most.